Sherpa Cast 10.1, the voice of future past. Sherpa Cast 10.1, the voice of future past. Welcome back to Sherpa Cast. I'm your host, Dr. Denver Risley, and I am grateful for your perception. In the search for new material for this week's episode of Sherpa Cast, I decided to brave the flooded depths of the sub-basement of archive.org. And funny enough, I found an old box of floppy disks containing old episodes of Sherpa Cast. And it is from those old episodes I'll bring you some fresh material. What's old is new again. Within this old material, we will hear the voice of my colleague, Dr. J, from the Department of Modern Science and Techno-archeology. We'll hear some of his original work as well. So, without further ado, on with the show.
So we've been listening to some selections from Barry's 7 Connectors. A rare compilation, very hard to find. The first track was Roger Rhythm, number 1 by Roger Roger from 1972. And then Solar Flares by Sven Leback from 1975.
Cyberdyne Systems, the leader in artificial intelligence defense technology, bringing the future to the present.
The Memory to Media Center, where moving video images can be rendered and recorded from your active memory.
To set up an appointment, please dial 415-325-4822 or visit us at our website www.jejuninstitute.org.
You're listening to Sherpa Cast 10.1. I'm your host, Dr. Denver Risley. We've heard a selection of really obscure music, very difficult to find, presented by my colleague, Dr. J, from the past, which is now new again. We also heard the bombastic cacophony that is the statement of Ani Popo, the original Sherpa of science, recorded mega-centuries into our future. Now, please allow me the honor to introduce some original work by Dr. J. Here is Terminal Shock with Scrap Wire. Sherpa Cast 101.1, the voice of future past. Sherpa Cast 101.1, the voice of future past. That is the information. You are listening to Sherpa Cast 101.1, celebrating 10 years off the air. We are now breaking radio silence. We are emerging from a chrysalis of transformation. Once that occurs, we must flap our wings to circulate the vital nutrients throughout the rest of the body before taking flight. Sherpa Cast will extend its reach into time. Each episode will become longer. More content will develop and evolve. We're going to try to get the show back to 1 hour long. We will also be moving the show to a podcast. All that information will be made available to you as it occurs. Now, let's continue with this superb future past programming here on Sherpa Cast 101.1.
Tonight's programming brought to you in part by the Department of Modern Science and Techno-archeology. Other parts brought to you from the future. Find out more at www.sherpaofscience.com.
102.1. Network, a Jarvis St. McManus production.
You just listened to the theme song from Magnum Strike, the police drama that does not exist in your reality, but is quite a hit in this one. Before that, you heard Terminal Shock with Vortex, our own Dr. J. Thomason. Really glad to have you along tonight. We have extended the show into time, as predicted in the past. We are now further into the future than we were last week. And in fact, I am recording this presently last week, further proving that time is really kind of non-existent. Sort of non-existent. I think it obeys some sort of fuzzy logic. It's neither on nor off, but kind of somewhere in between. I certainly hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of Sherpa Cast 10.1. It's great to have some actual music on the show instead of just my weird content. Stay tuned for next week's episode. Hopefully we can break the 22-minute mark. See you then. Somnilax, the sleep-activated laxative for soft, warm release. Sherpa Cast 101.1, the voice of future past. Sherpa Cast 10.1, the voice of future past.